Hello and welcome to The Print. Today we have with us CPM leader and also Kerala's Industries Minister P Rajeev with us. Sir, first question I wanted to ask you is that the left is pitching a third term this year, and a lot of people are also saying that there should be an alternate, government coming to power. Because like 2 days ago, AK Anthony also said that if a left government under Pinarayi Vijayan comes for a third term, it will not be good for the state as well as the party for the left itself. So how do you respond to that?
It is not good for his party, no. Actually, the continuity is a must for the development of the state. Because from 1957 to 87, 91, we could not complete a full time. At that time, the criticism against left, they could not know how to govern the state. 57, 59, only 2 years. Then 67, 69, 2 years. 80, 82, 2 years. Then 87, 91, 4 years. Then 57 to 91. Then again Congress, 96. 96, 2001, the first government led by CPI completed a full term. That shows 1957 to 90, this 91, and we could not fulfill, govern a full term. At that time, criticisms like that, the left could not govern the state. They don't know how to govern. Thereafter, 91, 96, 2001, the first left government completed a full term under the E.K. Nayanar. 96, that is almost 40 years, we could not fulfill complete a full term. 96, 2001, then again UDF 2001 to 2006. Then 2006 again left. Then actually 96 this alternative CPM led government and UDF left government. Then 2011 we lost the continuity by a small margin, only 3 seats, small margin of votes also. Then again we got the power in 2016. That 2011, that is government which has least seats. The majority is very less for the ruling front. Then 2016, 21, 21, 26, that has created a history, the continuation of the government. Continuation of the government means the continuation of the policies. As an industries minister, this last two ranking, Kerala had been ranked the number one in ease of doing business. That could achieve due to the continuity of the government. We could achieve several good things, and we could continuously maintain the number one position in sustainable development goals due to the continuity. Then at least 5 years is minimum requirement for harvesting these changes in different sectors. Then continuity is must for the development of the state. I think people also think like that.
So the LDF is really confident about a third.
Yes, we are really confident. Actually, people are thinking like so. Because what is the alternative?
Okay.
This they also because of this campaign, their campaign, the people is remembering the their periods, the dark period of the state. Now they could compare UDF and LDF. Now all their parties and leaders are quarrel themselves for getting more opportunities. Then that is not benefit for the state. Then people, I think, they are thinking for a continuity of the governance.
Uh, when it comes to that, there is also this criticism that LDF is kind of increasingly centering around chief minister. Is that true? How does the party see that criticism?
So that is, chief minister is the face of the government. As per the Supreme Court guideline, only prime minister and chief minister's pictures should be used for the advertisement, government advertisement. Then public PRD advertisements, central government or state government, they should use only the face of the PM and CM. And chief minister is the strength of the government. Chief minister is the strength of the left democratic front. But we are working collectively. Chief minister is leading, but all ministers are enjoying full freedom while discharging their responsibilities as a minister in that particular portfolio.
You talked about ease of doing business. So, like the government in the past 10 years has continuously push for a lot of investment. Do you think, as the minister heading the department, that the government was able to overcome or change the perception of state as not investment friendly?
That is not existing now. The deep-rooted presumption against the state of Kerala with regard to the industrial atmosphere, that is not does not exist now. Recently, 2 days back, the Honorable High Court in a verdict has clearly stated that the state had brought a good growth in industrial scenario. The facts are far away from the propaganda, and all political parties and candidates who are contesting the elections also should support this industrialization process. That is High Court's remarks in this recent judgment. And Kerala had been ranked number one in 2022. Again, we could consistently maintain the number one position. Then we could attract more investment into this Kerala Global Summit, and we could convert the UAEs to construction state and production states. And also in Davos, the World Economic Forum, we could attract more investment this time. Then total scenario is changing in a good manner. I think now big investment is coming. This is the right time. This continuity is a must for attracting more investment. The break is not good for attracting more investment.
You're saying that, like, if Congress comes to power, that chain must get broke.
Yes, yes, exactly. Because they had organized a big invest summit during their period. That same day, all ministers taken different positions. Revenue minister said, "We are not ready to give land." The opposition leader, then he was only an MLA, he had criticizing that Invest Kerala Global Summit. Now we are working as a team, and their government and machinery are working as a team. Then it is very visible the difference in between UDF and LDF.
One allegation that was like charged by the UDF and both BJP also was that young people are continuing to migrate out of the state and there is no jobs in the state. So, do you think the government was able to tackle that?
But if you go to the Union Government Mobility Report, Kerala is not in the first way of the migration, the states. Also, reverse migration is also happening in the state of Kerala. As per LinkedIn report, by analyzing their profile updation, 40,000 Malayali persons are coming back to the state of Kerala from Jan to July 31st, 2025. The reverse migration is also happening. Then we are generating more employment opportunities for the youth. We are developing a thriving ecosystem for the startup mechanism, and also we are allowing 50% of the house places for industrial activities, and also we are upskilling the woman resources is idly sitting in the houses. There are several initiatives we are taking, and also we are now establishing campus industry park. The students can work in the industries during their studentship. They will get wages along with the credit or bonus mark from the higher education institution. Then the transformation process is going on now.
In like, all parties released their manifestos a couple of days back, and one of the things that was there in both UDF and BJP was like this protection of temple thing. Do you think Shabarimala scandal kind of backfired LDFs?
Shabarimala, actually, it is all these issues are under investigation, and it is monitoring by the Honorable High Court. Then other things we have taken a very strong position earlier also. These rituals and other things it should be analyzed by experts in that area. We have taken this position in 2007, but at that time, Honorable Supreme Court did not adopt that position, and their position was different. This time, while hearing this case, we have submitted our position. That is, the experts in this judiciary and government should not take mandatory steps by changing the existing rituals.
Uh, Another thing is that you talked about quarrel in the UDF. This time, in the run up to the polls, we also saw a lot of CPM leaders, contesting as independents in a couple of constituencies, and now they are getting the UDF support also. Is the LDF or the CPM particularly facing any organizational
That is
issue?
organizational issues. That is weakness of certain individuals, prompting by this parliamentary system. That is only the positions of certain individuals. But as a party, we are not facing that type of issues.
When we are talking about investments and industrial development, the party also faced that when it was aggressively pushing for these kind of changes, it is kind of deviating from its own ideology. How do you respond to that?
What do you mean by ideology?
I meant the communist ideology. Like,
Communist ideology is this is not a communist country. We are working within the framework of the constitution. In 1957, the first chief minister of Kerala had invited Birla to establish big industries. What is the difference? We are trying to attract more investments. But what is our motto? Nature, people, industry, not in reverse order. We are not promoting big polluting industries. We are responsible investment and responsible industry. All industries should follow the existing norms and rules. And also at the same time, we are strengthening the public sector. We have taken over one of CPSUs also and making it profit now. And also we are following inclusive industrialization from nano to big industries. We are we are initiating new scheme, Mission 1 lakh, transforming small nano industries with a 1 crore investment. That is 1 lakh small industries with 1 crore turnover. That means 1 lakh crore turnover industries. And again, one more scheme, Mission 1000, transforming the existing MSMEs with 1000 MSMEs with a turnover, average turnover of 1000 crores, 100 crores. That means 1000 into 100, 1 lakh crore turnover industries. Then we are trying to strengthen the existing MSMEs, nano industries. Women entrepreneurship participation is very high, and also protecting public sector. Then we are following inclusive industrialization, not a monopolistic industrialization.
in the local body polls, which was concluded in December last year, we saw a lot of minority communities supporting the UDF en masse. Do you think the LDF was projected as anti-minority or a soft Hindutva party in that way?
The pattern of voting is different. The pattern of voting in local body is different from pattern of voting of local these assemblies. Actually, the left is this left government is only one government in India is taking strong position against the unilateral communal approach of the union government. We have passed a law for giving nativity card for Malayalis. That is a protection during this attack through CAA. And also only one state which has the first state which had adopted a resolution against CAA. And also we are approaching Supreme Court against the unilateral decisions of the union government. Then left is the guarantee for protecting or ensuring the secular fabric of the state.
Along with that, there is also this growing concern that Kerala society is getting like communal polarized. Is the like left
The
taken note of it?
basic strength is secular fabric of the state, but there is an attempt to polarize through religion base and caste base. There is an attempt, but I think we could defeat BJP in the last election. Only they got only one seat in 2016. Our candidate has defeated BJP candidate in 2021 elections. Then the secular fabric is more strong, but there's an attempt. Kerala is not an isolated island. It is within the country and within the world. The racism, right extreme politics is strengthening all over the world, and also in India, other states, that type of shift is happening. But we are trying our best to protect the secular credentials of the states.
How do you assess the BJP's prospect this assembly
I
polls?
think they cannot open any seat accounts
Why is that like?
because that is the reality. They got only one seat in 2016. They lost in the 2021. But BJP, I think they could not, cannot open his account here.
Thanks.
Thank you.